I had this game. If you ever played like a Rockstar game, the company Rockstar, like GTA, Bully, Warriors, they have like this little so you have a goal that's met whenever, like on Grand Theft Auto, when you spray tag, when you like tag someone's wall. I actually have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas in the house on PS2. I don't know how well it will work because we haven't played the system in a long time. It's been like 4 years, and honestly, with my seizures, I don't think I should be playing video games. But um, whenever you like tag a wall, or you find like on Bully, when you find like little shit like a transistor for the hobo, they'll be like, oh, transistors found 3 out of 7, and you get like little fight. He'll teach you like little fight moves when you give him like a transistor. Anyway, I just saw this guy like panhandling outside of a store, and I was telling myself I would rather feed a cat than feed a grown ass man that can work. That's just me. But I was like, I hope one day I could just document how many cats I feed, like straight cats fed 10,000. I don't know, after I guess some time, I should have did it now, but I'm always going to pick up some cat food. When you see a stray cat, you gotta feed it. You know? I don't care what it looks like. It can have his fucking tail. Look like half his fucking tail is gone. I would rather feed a cat than a grown ass man and a woman. Because like I said, after it was this lady, she was just standing outside one day. Well, she was sitting on the curb. Like I thought she was on the street homeless, but she was literally on the phone like a week or two later on someone's fucking porch having a conversation on the phone. I'm like, homeless people don't smile, they're not on the phone. So that's when I woke up and said, fuck that. My money goes to me and people I owe money to. Well, I'm almost done paying that off. My advice, because I pass people, like it gets annoying, but I've learned to just really ignore them. When I see people standing outside of the street, outside the store, I really just be like, I don't have it. And it's like, you shouldn't even feel like it's appropriate to just stand outside. Let me say this again. If I was ever in a position, I hope it doesn't happen. If I'm in a position where I'm on the street, I'm not begging for nobody's fucking money that they work for. I know that's easier said than done, but I either would dig out the trash and eat, hopefully pray that I get lucky, find money on the floor. If I have access, if I don't have a phone or I'll just be like, hey, I'll work for something, but I'm not begging. Because that, like I said, that's very uncomfortable. And I was unhoused for over three fucking years. I never begged complete strangers for anything. I was given help before. I was offered it and I turned that shit down. I don't ever, as a man, you just never want nobody throwing money in your face. That's not good. This video may go any way it does. I don't know. I'm just walking and talking. I got some rice and I do have ice cream. I don't have any bread. Dairy is okay, but gluten is not. Gluten fucks me up. Dairy I can sort of tolerate. So, I thought these kids would be in school. Because I put it like this. Elementary and high school is daycare. College is like a paid vacation. You're like a professional vacationer, pretty much. Because the shit that people do on these campuses you wouldn't do in the real world. It's like, if you actually had to pay your way through school, you would not be in no fucking march. You wouldn't be on no protest. Like a lot of the things these kids do, you could tell they come from pretty nice backgrounds. And I've come to understand that I've maybe 4 videos, I've said things that people thought but never really said out loud. So that's not really anything to brag about. That's not an accomplishment, but I've brought the shit to light that people were too afraid to speak up about. See, the thing about me, why I don't have a following on here, is because I refuse to be one-sided. I almost had a following when I was talking about the black community a little over a year ago and black women. I almost had a following, but people unsubscribed when I was calling out white supremacy too. Like I don't play with that. Like at least now, for the past 3 years, I call out everything equally. I don't cater to just downing one group and then praising the other. Fuck that. I call out what I feel is wrong, and that's why, like I said, I appreciate the very few people, the 10, 20 people that do watch me, because I'm not on here to and I don't get paid for this, but I'm not on here to just turn a blind eye to the fuck shit that I see. Yeah, if you want to compare me to somebody, I feel like I'm the black King Cobra. The only difference is I just don't like getting help from people. I mean, I believe his dad paid his rent. I don't know if he got like disability, but his dad was like his support for all those years. I don't even know if he ever left Casper, Wyoming. You know, I don't even know if he ever left his hometown. But the question is, if Josh turned, I don't know when his birthday was. I don't know when he turned 34. Because honestly, when I was like 20, and at the time when I was briefly smoking, I used to smoke like briefly. I used to smoke, I was obsessed with watching videos with people smoking cigars, and he was that channel. He was the only channel that would smoke a real cigarillo or a cigar and not pass the fuck out. And that's what drew me to his channel. And he was like me in a lot of ways. So I was like, yeah, I wasn't like following him because the topics that he spoke on really didn't interest me. But I did watch his documentary. People called it the Napoleon Dynamite of the Midwest. See, the Midwest. Wyoming is not the Midwest. Wyoming is I know it's the southern. I know it's closer to. I just know it's not the Midwest. I know the Midwest, but Wyoming is not part of the Midwest. And Kansas is not the Midwest. Kansas is part of the Great Plains. I gotta research where Wyoming. I don't know if Wyoming is the Great Plains, but I know Wyoming is not the Midwest. You know. Yeah, Josh. I just wish his dad. Like, this is one thing I feel like I had an advantage over him. I didn't have any support with my issues, and I feel like that benefited me in the long run, because I felt like he was sort of reliant on his father for things. Like, when you don't have support, you just try to do the best you can to do for yourself. Like, one day I want to get out of this hellhole. I want to get out of here, because there's no way you could thrive. You can't thrive in a city like here. Another part of this.